Hello, everyone. This is Doug Davis, broker in charge at Karan B Realty, and here with another Ask Doug. And if you're enjoying these, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything and it helps me. Would appreciate that. I got a question recently about what's up with the residential Class A tax rate. What in the world is the government going to be doing with that? What happened to it? Where is it going? So, residential Class A um, tax rate currently is for properties that are not owner occupied and assessed land and improvements over $1 million. And that's a lot of properties here. Um, and the tax rate for that is 60% greater than it would be if you lived in the unit, in the home, in the condo. So it's quite a bit more. This was in part a way to, of course, get more money from us to run the government. And number two is somehow the government thinks that by taxing um, vacant homes or non-owner occupied homes will help uh, the housing shortage that we have in Honolulu. Well, that's an interesting concept, thinking of it that way. I would think that if you need more housing, that you would permit it quicker rather than the 2 to 3 years it takes to get a building permit here, and solve it that way. We're we have very small numbers of housing being built here, but maybe we want that too. So I don't know. We can't handle the stream of cars and the sewer capacity and water capacity and all that sort of thing. It takes a while for all that to ramp up to higher occupancy rates. So, anyway, where is that at now? Well, of course, the legislature is off now for the season. They end in May, usually April, May, and then they start up mid-January again. So, what's being done now are studies, and they're thinking um, of increasing the threshold from 1 million to 1.5 million. Well, that'll help quite a few. That's for sure, because there are a lot of homes between 1 and 1.5. And they're going to have to look at that because that reduces the number significantly. But they might adjust the tax rate structure. Well, maintaining revenue neutrality is the key word there, potentially leading to higher tax rate for those that are assessed for over 1.5 million. Yikes. Um, that's pretty scary, I'd say. So if you have a $2 million home, then it might be greater than 60%. So right now, the first $1 million of assessed value is at the rate of $4 per 1,000 net taxable value. Net mean net of the exemption if you're an owner occupant. Tier two applies to the portion exceeding a million at a rate of $11.40 per thousand of net taxable value. So you can kind of figure what that might be. Um, they've requested further data on the number of non-occupied residential A parcels to better understand the implications of doing a change. More public input, well, it's all going to be negative, of course. Won't be any positive for it. Um, and we do have that potential for higher taxes for the remaining Class A properties here. That's about it. It's in between sessions, so there's nothing really new that's going to happen until next year. So there you go. Hope that was helpful. No answers for you, however, sorry about that. That'll be next year. It seems like when they have big changes like this, it takes a couple of years to wind it through a couple sessions, and then they adjust it, and then they start again with something else to tweak it. All right, that's it. And if you have questions, love to hear them like this. If you have property needs, selling, buying, or property management or estate management, love to hear from you. And until next week, thanks so much.